నేను చూసుకున్నాను మొదలు గట్టి పెట్టకి పర్లేదు హరే కృష్ణ. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी. यशोदानंदन ब्रज जननंदन यमुना तीरावन सारी. यशोदानंदन ब्रज जननंदन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जननंदन यमुना तीरावन सारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी Radha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajanandana Yamunatirapanachari Yashodanandana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की, श्री गौर निताय की, श्री राधा मदन मोहन की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथं सजीवम् अद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं देवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भूभ्यस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Let's together sing. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Nukum karoti vachalam pangum langayati girim yatkripaha tamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om apavitro pavitro va sarvavastham gatopi va yat smaret pundarikakshaha saha bhyantaram stihi. Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. There's no enthusiasm I'm seeing here. Like Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you. You can increase the volume, the master volume. Last one, yeah. Little bit. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Matajis. Happy New Year. I have not come here since New Year. Last week her guest, Karunalika Mataji was here. Please forgive me, Mataji, I was not here. I hope you all took benefit of our association and what Mataji discussed, Mana Siksha. There is a lot of Siksha needed for this Mana. It's endless, boundaryless. So today, I am attempting to discuss something which is definitely far, far higher than what I am qualified to discuss. Actually, everything is very high. It's called a scripture called Raga, Vartma, Chandrika, written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. But I am not going to discuss a lot of it. Few things that I learned from it, I'll try to share so that you all can apply in your life. But giving a preface, it's all about Bhakti. As you can see, the title of today's class was also Bhakti from Heart, right? So it deals with Ragatmika Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti, like that. But these topics are very high because I am not a Ragatmika Bhakta, neither can even understand what is Raganuga Bhakti. But why we should learn this? I was meditating, why to even discuss such a high subject matter? Because there are some misconceptions and some assumptions made about Ragatmika Bhakti or Raganuga Bhakti, which have to be cleared. Otherwise, people will try to practice it or get influenced by such a high philosophy, not knowing the foundational aspect of what Rupa Goswami wanted to tell when he introduced that in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has simplified the verses from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and presented it in a way that we can easily understand it, right? So, but before even we go there, let us meditate on what is everybody busy with in today's day and time, right? Everybody is busy with something, isn't it? If you can think of what are we busy with, we are all busy with making plans for happiness, isn't it? Yeah, in the new year 2026, we are all making plans for happiness. Everybody is making plans for happiness. So before I even begin, I would want to know what plans of happiness some of you have made in 2026. Huh?
Salary hike.
Huh? Salary hike. Very poor. Yeah. Tadastu. Not from me, from Jagannath. I'm sitting between you and Jagannath. So, very well. Yeah, what else?
Health and happiness.
Health and happiness. Yeah. These days, I don't know why I'm writing everybody's birthday. I wish you good health and happiness in Krishna consciousness. It's become like a standard. What else? Improving bhakti. Yes, improving bhakti. Yes. Anything else?
More opportunities for the service.
More opportunities to serve. Yes, Hari Bol. So 2026, you're going to become more busy. How many are ready for that? Prabhuji. Already you're torturing all of us. When we came, we thought we'll just have prasadam and go. Yeah. What are the plans of happiness?
Less service to your thumb.
Less service to your thumb.
Yeah, don't scroll. That's it.
Short videos.
Don't.
Hare Krishna. Don't do more short videos. Or is it do it more faster? These days short videos also people don't have patience to see. They are forwarding even short video, like making the short into short. Hare Krishna. Yeah. I was sharing this elsewhere. There was a time, if I have to pick up my wife somewhere and she's waiting for me on the road, and if I become 15 minutes late, right, and she'll give me a proper peace of mind when she sits in the car. Those were the days. These days, you go half an hour late also, people are not concerned or mattered, because they're already browsing, right? Tick, 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 tick. There's no feeling only. You came after some time also, a big deal, like, you'll ask, ఎందుకు late వచ్చావు? Yeah, I became late. Okay. So it's becoming emotionless, actually meaningless as we go day by day. There is no, what is it? Intazar. Hindi mein aata hai. I don't know what's the equivalent word in Nirikshana. Right? Weather chuttam panlaga undi. Pani kaadu. It's about, you are intimately waiting for someone. You're intimately waiting for someone to come, right? It makes a big difference. Those things are gone almost now because of too much accessibility, too much mobiles. You already know he's coming, like for example, some Maharaj is coming, right? And then you immediately call. So just imagine Maharaj is coming and you're all waiting there and you don't know when Maharaj will come. Versus you are calling every 5 minutes and you're asking where is Maharaj right now, right? Gachiboli, Gaulidoti, or here and here. Arey, still not. Where is the excitement is going away? Right? The more we so-called communication, so-called increase of sophisticated information, we are losing actually the happiness that we want to derive. Happiness is all about emotions, right? We become completely emotionless many places. Today's class is not that, but because we're going to discuss about bhakti. Bhakti is all about emotions. It's completely emotions. Bhava, which is Raga Anuga. So we're all making plans for happiness, and most of the happiness depends on one single thing, our acharyas say, is relationships. Right? So when we have good relationships, like-minded people around us, we become very happy. When we have people around us who are not thinking like us or who reject everything that we think, how can you be happy? We can't be happy. So actually, all our plans are centering around this single thing called relationships. And that is where our investment is. All our investment is going there only, no? And knowingly or unknowingly, every single money that you're earning, every single money that you're spending is around relationships. So how can I become more intimate in a relationship with somebody? A brahmachari is trying to please his guru. A grahastha is trying to please his guru also, right? And his family, his children. For what? Relationships. And when relationships are not firmly created in life, then we're not going to be happy. None of our plans will be successful. It's all revolving around it. And the greatest thing to lose in this world is the relationship. There's nothing more painful than losing a relationship, right? And people can say, I lost my property, somebody took it over. You can get it back. But somebody whom you love, whom you have had a very intimate relationship with, or you invested for a long time, and that person suddenly leaves, right? Can leave for many reasons. He betrayed you, or you betrayed him, or some conflict. Whereas the relationship was so difficult to form, so much we invest in each other. But the most difficult part, difficult way of losing a relationship is death. Right? Because you don't have any more access. All access is gone. Even if you want to contact that person, you can't contact. There were things said, heard, felt, but now you want to reciprocate. How can you reciprocate? You can't reciprocate. And Prabhuji and Mataji, this material world is the worst place. Worst place, because that's exactly what we face here. We lose people when they die. Right? And which is where we invest everything, which is what we keep forgetting. See, I'm just trying to decode, because a lot of times you feel that, okay, good property, good flat, good house, good facilities, good salary, good job, good this is going to bring me happiness. But actually that's not the case. You are forgetting that is the relationships is where you're getting those happiness. And those relationships are lost when death happens. Right? And that is the reason Krishna is telling is dukkhalaya. Right? Dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Ashashvatam is saying it's temporary. And for a soul, its nature is to love. Our nature is to love. We cannot exist without loving, because loving is a connection, right? And when we are connected, we are happy. And when a soul invests in relationships, we don't invest on body. We invest on the personality inside that body, which is a soul. And that's where we experience happiness. And when you lose that person due to death, and you can't communicate with that person, and especially the person who has been so important for you, sometimes we banked on that person that he will take care of me when I'm not well, right? And you lose that person. And you have shared your most intimate, difficulties or happiness with that person, and that person is gone, right? It's so painful, so painful. But the worst part about this mobile phone is it makes you forget that. And if you don't remember that, then you won't understand what is material world. Reality of material world is when you remember death. You should remember death. But what is the general slogan they say? No, don't remember death. Hota hai, hona hai. Everybody has to go one day. Just forget about it. We keep guising ourselves that we shouldn't be affected by that. But Prabhujis and Matajis, we are meant to remember it. That's when we'll understand what is this material world. If you don't remember it, you will never understand what is material world. Right? Entire Bhagavatam is dealing with separation. Right? And so many great devotees leaving, and all the great acharyas in our sampradaya, they're all dealing with separation with great acharyas. Jayanilo Premadhana, Acharya Thakur. And they're like very, very in pain, because that is the most horrible aspect of this material world, is death. And we should always remember that all of us are going to die. And everybody sitting beside us is going to die. What we can best do before we die is what matters. That's all. Death is anyway going to come. But what we can best do? What we can best do? Let us keep Krishna in between our relationships. So Krishna continues to maintain that relationship even after the person is gone. How is it possible? Exactly like how we are maintaining relationship with Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is gone, but he's still not gone because there is Krishna in the center. Right? When you keep Krishna in the center, even though you lose a person due to death, but still Krishna holds us together and makes us experience the presence of that person in a nice loving way. Otherwise it's very painful. Right? And just today morning I was hearing, today or yesterday? Yesterday I think. I was hearing this lecture by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, and it's an old lecture in Chopati, and he was saying this material world is a place of misery, it's a place of difficulty, it's a place of so much unhappiness, pain. And then he looked at everybody and then he said, it's guaranteed to make you face difficulty, like that Maharaj. It's guaranteed. Still there was no much reaction, I believe. And then Maharaj said, Krishna is guaranteeing it. Krishna is guaranteeing it. What else you want? He furthermore goes and says, no, Brahmachari is guaranteeing it. I am not guaranteeing it. Some senior congregation leader is not guaranteeing it. Jagannath is guaranteeing it. That is Dukkhalaya. That is Dukkhalaya, right? And Acharya is, great devotees, senior devotees are repeating the word that pagalon ki tarah mat plan karo. This is not a place to find happiness unless there is Krishna in it. So material world, many of times it is being called as a punishment house, jail, right? We also say in science of celebration, that is our selling, USP. That is jail. But is that the way to understand the material world? No and yes. Yes, it is a jail, but it is not just a jail. It is a hospital. That's a little better way of understanding what is this material world. We are not being punished here, we are being revived here. We are being cured of the disease, the material disease, the conditioning that we are all carrying, in this world. So, it's a place where Krishna is the doctor, right? And he is reviving our consciousness, which we are continuously forgetting. Look at the people outside, they don't even know what's going on. And we are the fortunate lot. We are able to think about it and discuss about it. Tell me how many people in your office or your friend circle sit down like this once in a week and discuss about the reality of life. How many? Nobody. Recently I went to anniversary of my uncle, my mother's sister's husband, first anniversary, he died. So he passed away 3 months after my father passed away. Yeah, 3 or 4 months later. And then I went to the anniversary clubhouse. They were doing the anniversary in the clubhouse. So it's the same clubhouse. Exactly 1 year back, they were doing the 12th day. The 12th day is there, no? After you died. Then, same place they are doing the Samacharika. So I went to that place and I saw exactly the same table and exactly the same photo and exact same flowers. Right? And exactly like 12th day versus anniversary, right? 12th day also, the same clubhouse. I barely go to that community. So same clubhouse, same photo, almost the same kind of garland, almost same kind of, maybe they call the same flowerist. He decorates all the dead people in the same way, I don't know. Right? So he kept the same way. And then I went there and I was looking at it. I felt, already 1 year passed because it was almost the same, everything was same. Same chairs, same arrangement, same buffet behind, for people to eat, and people are talking the same things. Telangana Lendra, real estate and same nonsense, same nonsense is going on. same people are there, same family is there, same photo is there. I was like, man, for a moment I was, a little bit, did time move? Or I'm just there at the same place? Then I went to offer one flower. And while I was offering, one other person came. He was standing beside me, my relative, one of my relatives. Like this he was saying. Then I looked at him. I said, time enta fast ga botna hai? How fastly the time is going. And immediately he said, Undra bhai, time is going very fast. It's going really, really fast. Then I looked at him. I said, nee savu దగ్గరకు వస్తున్నది. I told, तेरा मौत आने वाला है जल्दी. No, you're going to die soon. Like that I told him. He just looked at me like this. As if, I'm going to kill him. Then I was thinking, the difference in the statements. Time is going very fast, means the same. You're going to die very soon, means the same. But one is appreciated and accepted, other is very uncomfortable and unaccepted. Isn't it? So, this is the reality, right? This is conditioned way of looking at things. Time is going very fast. This is a general dialogue you'll see. Anywhere, any birthday party you go, look at this. Arey, itna बढ़ गया, time कितना जल्दी जा रहा है, like that you say. But same thing, अरे कितना जल्दी आ रहा है, मरने वाला जल्दी. अरे क्या बात कर रहा है? What nonsense are you talking? Talk positively. Don't try this. I'm not asking you to try it. But this is a reality. We are not willing to see the reality. We want to live in that illusion. We want to make plans. I want to go on a vacation. I want to go on a vacation in a place where you're sent for punishment. Right? I want to go from third degree jail to second degree jail. Have some fun. So like that, you want to find happiness inside the jail, inside the hospital. It's like a patient in ICU telling, please take me to general ward, let's go there, let's experience some scenic, views. Doctor is thinking, you're a pagal, you're in a hospital, right? So that's the problem. We are all trying to find that happiness within this place where we are, which is guaranteed a place for us to suffer, right? But we don't want to stop. We don't want to stop. So, in this Happy New Year, which has brought all of us 1 year closer to death, is there a good way to say? Yeah? Is there a good way to say or no? Yeah? No? Come on. Right? Happy death year. I don't know. Hare Krishna. Oh, please don't say that. Start the Raga, Vartma, Chandrika that you told, Let's not get into all this. But that is a reality. That is a reality. So in this Happy New Year, what are we going to do about it? The question is, what are we going to do about it? We all have a tendency to settle down. Right? We go, we sit, we settle down. Settling down means we just try to find our comfort zone. Find a comfort zone, right? Very normal. So the question is, are you settling down or are you settling up? I was thinking about this. We were discussing with Balu and Prabhu recently. Some thought that I got is like, Prabhuji, are you settling down or are you settling up? What does it mean? When you start something, you're very enthusiastic. Right? When you start anything in life, you're very enthusiastic. Even satsang was very enthusiastic, right? People used to come 10 minutes before the satsang class. They want to make sure, Prabhu, I don't want to miss anything that is being discussed. Right? So, when after 1 year, you're on time. Right? On time. Settling down. We're settling down in life. Settling down, not settling up. You all following? In spiritual life, we have to meditate by each year passing 2021 to 2026. Am I settling down or am I settling up? As simple as that. Right? But tendency is there to settle down. Pure devotees always keep settling up. Conditioned souls keep settling down. Right? Now we have to voluntarily we have to voluntarily choose to change the spot where we are settling. Right? Otherwise, it will become our tendency. We will keep going down and we'll go to such a point where we feel that, I think I am all set, I am all comfortable. Nobody should tell me what is right and what is bad in life. I think, Prabhu, you also practicing, I am also practicing. Let's not get into all this. Huh? You do what you like, I am do what I am liking. That is where it goes. You can even tell your Guru, Maharaj, I'm doing the best I can, Maharaj, let's settle down. But look at our Gurus. Are they settling down or are they settling up? Right? Where is the next mic? Another mic? Yeah. So, you choose a sannyasi in ISKCON, any sannyasi that comes to your mind, and tell me, is he settling down or is he settling up? Lift your hand. I'll send the mic.
Probably I remember my Gurudev, his Holiness Kadambakanda Swami Maharaj. I also remember one of his lectures in Bhakti Manor. And he was explaining, why do you have to do something crazy always? It was the time of building Pushpa Samadhi for Srila Prabhupada in Mayapur. It was very, very difficult. And that was, finished. The building was finished. Maharaj was supervising everything. And the next step was, whether to take sannyas or not. And all his peers, all his colleagues were telling him, oh, that's very difficult, don't do it, like that, Then the Maharaj said, no, I need to inspire more in life. Then, just like that, like the Raga, he decided that he will take sannyas. They got sannyas in Bhakti Vedanta. Like that, Gurudev, if you see his life, even at the last point of his life, he was struggling with cancer. And he was struggling very much to move the bed and say the word Hare Krishna. Just to say, one of the Maharajas explained later, remembrance, just to say from heart to Re, he had to accumulate the energy for hours to say Hare. Then still he was doing until the last day also. Then his Gurudev, my Param Gurudev, his Holiness Chandrika Swami Maharaj. Maharaj, it looks like it's becoming very difficult for you. We all know that you are chanting inside your heart, right? You are doing your 16 rounds, we all know. But please try to, stop it and just chant inside this thing. Then, whatever he could speak with eyes and all, what Jayadeva Swami later translated is, Gurudev don't give me this instruction. If I don't struggle in chanting, what right do I have to tell to my disciples to chant?
Hare Krishna.
Like that.
Maharaj ki.
He always said it up until his last breath.
Thank you for sharing, Prabhu. Very well, Hare Krishna. Yeah, anybody else you can think of?
Hare Krishna. Not Maharaj, but Radhesham Prabhu.
Yeah, Radhesham Prabhu, yes.
When he gave a lecture on the first day of the month, the year, he was telling that to himself that for me to be disciplined to wake up early, he started taking classes every day, 3:40 to 4 a.m. and the night 8:40 to 9 and then sleep. So, he's already a very high disciplined, devotee and then he's up in his level and bar and by helping others as well to do that. Right? So it's incredible to understand that.
Hare Krishna. Anybody else? Just share what. Oh, Hare Krishna. Anybody else you can think of? Yes, Sunil Prabhu, pass the mic. Come on, these great devotees are around us. So many.
His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
So he was at the end as well. So he was doing Mangalarti and he was up there like 4 o'clock or 4:30 as well. And I saw him when it was difficult for him to even walk. So I saw him in Chandrika when he was there. And at that point of time, he was doing Kirtan as if like Raghunandan Prabhu does Kirtan. Right? So with so much of enthusiasm. And so the age was not reflecting in the way he was conducting himself.
Hari Bol, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj ki Jai. Anybody else? Yeah, you can pass the mic. Yeah. Just lift your hands so it comes. Yeah.
Let's not forget this one has Chaitanya Swami.
Yes. How can we forget? I was waiting for someone to tell us. I was going to tell.
Something what he is doing.
Yeah.
In that state, we cannot expect.
Is he raising the bar every year? Huh? Do you see that? Yes or no?
Yes.
He's traveling like anything. He's initiating devotees. He's taking care of all devotees, even in such a state of body. So he's raising the bar for body.
Is he settling for anything less as compared to last year? Yeah. Anybody else? Mataji's? Tulsi Mataji?
Here.
Maybe you can pass the mic to her. It's not working. It's not working.
First of all, I would like to remember Srila Prabhupada was on his deathbed and still he was translating the Bhagavatam and he was totally bedridden and still he was doing all those things. And last but not least, I would like to remember Guru Maharaj. With all those difficulties, with only one leg, and he gets up and he has so many shaligram vilas and all those things.
My God.
And he never forgets to, get up at 3 o'clock and do those sevas and then come for Mangalarti and then give the lecture. And he travels all the way down to Indonesia and Bali and all those areas, and still he would like to stay in all those without any luxuries and all. I still remember him with the lamp in Hebrew and with no fan.
No fan, no nothing. Hebrew.
I am with all my luxuries, but still not doing anything. So definitely, I never forget all these gurus. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. His Holiness Bhakti Raga Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Anybody else? Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Today you are in Hyderabad. Yes, Mataji. No, we can. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Keep it a little close. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj,
Haribo.
during the Kartika, around the neck was belt, something problem, neck problem. But Gopiki, 3 hours
Wow.
after Gopiki, he started Kirtan. And he told our Mahaprabhu didn't take any guest house and sleep here. Vrindavan he came for Sankirtan. We have to do. Till 10 o'clock he did Sankirtan.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Anybody else? Yeah? Somebody can give it to my wife. Oh, I thought you were lifting your hand. Oh, Mataji's can come that side. Okay, okay, yeah. Anybody else? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Smithani might go on. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. How can we forget Gauranga Krishna Prabhu Chaitanya
Haribo.
Haribo.
Prabhu, who are not settling in spite of holding good position in the respective organization, they are raising the award every day. Prabhuji started with so many new books, new series, and new channels to inspire all of us. That means they are not settling for anything less.
Anything less. Are they raising the bar? With every single year? Yes. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Prabhu. Please pass the mic. Please pass the mic. His Grace Gauranga Darshan Prabhu ki. It's not on, I think. It's going off.
Guruji was referring to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
So, it's actually
he has inspired us after the so many incidents. Then he went through his engineering, and then he secured so much academically also, and then still he shows such a surrender and Maharaj mercy. So we get very much inspired by him, and there are actually countless devotees, like just not because of health, because of economic situation, because of family situations, they are extending on the Krishna devotee side also. So, and we have seen you also, that despite the back problem you have.
Huh? Who are talking? Take the mic. Hare Krishna. His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu ki.
I see myself almost like paralyzed because of back mostly, but actually others cannot comprehend how difficult it becomes, like the pain is immense.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, bro. Bro, you can sit up. There is a chair there, please.
Hare Krishna. Satya Prabhu.
Satya Prabhu, yes.
Prabhuji, if you permit me, I want to talk about His Grace Lilananda Prabhu.
No, Prabhu, you are changing.
No, I want to talk about Lilananda Prabhu, not about you. So, Prabhu, I have seen how Lilananda Prabhu really goes out of the way in every situation. I have seen him when he was extremely not well with severe back pain also. He comes to the sessions with the same enthusiasm. And year by year, his enthusiasm is really going up, and he's doing his best to keep the entire congregation with the same enthusiasm all the time. And he raised the bar.
I have to edit this video, please.
And one important thing, Prabhu, which always I remember touches my heart. I said it few times, but I want to repeat it. When Lilananda Prabhu's father is in ICU, and at that time, if I remember, doctors kind of said that his father may not survive that difficult situation. Any normal person would be crying or would be in a very, very bad mood or a down mood. But I've seen Lilananda Prabhu that day, he was sending hundreds of messages about Bhagavatam distribution to all the people whom he knows in that while he was sitting outside in the ICU. That is something like Prabhu, I have not seen anybody doing in front of me. So I really feel Prabhuji is really going out of the way, bringing his bar up and trying to make everybody also bar up. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. You can take the mic. You can take the mic. I'm sure my wife wouldn't agree even 1% of what you told. But anyway, it's your love and gratitude, that you're taking some inspiration from all senior devotees. I myself am always looking for such an opportunity, Prabhu, to take inspiration. Thank you. So, the reason I asked this was, we have a tendency to settle down. Are we settling down or are we settling up? That's where the discussion was, right? Raga Bhaktis keep settling up. Even Vaidhi Bhaktis, they keep settling up. It's all about devotion, right? But in devotional path, if you are settling down, with every passing year, if you are settling down, coming more late to satsangs, coming to less number of satsangs, settling for whatever that we already have. One of the biggest problems in ISKCON, or for that matter many spiritual institutions, is people settle down. And then when they settle down, they get insecurity and they feel very, very threatened of their position and name, and then all the problems start. Right? As a preacher, there is no question of settling down. We should never settle, because if we settle down, that's very dangerous for us. Any preacher. Actually, Sunday evening is mostly for preachers. Most of you are preaching, learning to preach, already preaching nicely. We cannot afford to settle down. If we settle down, what will happen? I'll tell you in simple words. You will have 10 people who are coming to your satsang, and out of the 10 people, 4 people will go away, 6 people are left, and now you are all the time trying to keep those 6 people with you, because you already settled down, right? And those 6 people cannot be attracted to you because you're not Krishna, right? You are Krishna Dasa Dasanadas. But you cannot keep people when you settle down, because people stay with you when you keep settling up. You have to keep raising the bar. And that is the secret of all the great acharyas, all the 6 Goswamis and all our parampara, including A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Right? He never settled down. Even when doctor said Prabhupada is going to die, let this person not move. He is going to leave his body. If you hear Bhakti Charu Maharaj's talk on the last 7-10 days or last 2 months of Prabhupada's, you should all hear that. Beautiful. Actually, every talk that you can hear about Prabhupada's last 2 months, my God, and when they said he is going to leave the body, and just for few days, he felt a little better. And which was against all the odds. Prabhupada felt a little bit. He was already emaciated. Practically became half. There's nothing left except skin and bones. Barely eating anything. And he got a little life back, and immediately Prabhupada is like, take me to Radha Landaneshwar. And people are shocked. What? Prabhupada, you can't leave Vrindavan. And why about leaving? You can't leave your room. He said, no, I want to see Radha Landaneshwar. This Prabhupada is very attached to the deity. He wanted to see. And then he went to Radha Landaneshwar. He traveled. Even today, if you have to travel in a flight to another country, we think so much, so much settled down, and so much packing and so much stress, staying, jet lag. Prabhupada is not thinking of any of that. He got a little more energy in the body that's completely almost gone, and then immediately choose to do service. And all his disciples said, no way, you're not going to go. Doctor said he's going to die on the way. There's no question. And he went, and he went there, saw the deity, and he could not, the body was not allowing at all. Then again he came back. That time when he was leaving Radha Landaneshwar, all the devotees were crying in London, because first of all they didn't expect that he will come. And when he is leaving, they know that this is the last time they're going to see Prabhupada. So he's going back. Right? And he comes back to Vrindavan, and he's explained, when Prabhupada disciple was saying, Prabhupada went to the garden in Manor, Bhaktivedanta Manor, and he was touching all the plants and, bushes like that. Just he was, for the little duration that he was there, he saw the deities, and then he went outside. He was touching, and they were, somebody went and asked, I don't remember the exact pastime, it is there in Memories of Srila Prabhupada. So Prabhupada is like, I'm just praying for them, until they last. Just see the heart of a Vaishnava. He's seeing living entities in plants and bushes also, right? He's going and touching them. And would you believe, Prabhupada left Radha London, and he came back. Couple of days later, there was a huge thunderstorm, and all those plants were ripped apart. They were just, uprooted. So the Prabhupada disciple was saying, Prabhupada knew this. Prabhupada knew this. He was just blessing them, touching them before he goes from there. So a devotee is always trying to do service in whichever condition he is, and he is only thinking about others. He is not thinking about himself. And those are the kind of devotees we have in ISKCON as sannyasis, as senior brahmacharis, senior grahasthas, and they are showing with their example, don't settle down. Can all the devotees there come in the front? Yeah. You're almost sitting near the door. There's no need to. Can you all come a little in the front, huh? Please. Yeah. Wherever. Yeah. So, basically, I'm embarrassed to sit in front of you. Right. Wherever we are, let's not settle down in spiritual life. With every passing year, Prabhujis and Matajis, we have to raise the bar. Otherwise, this very settling down is going to be the cause of our ruination of our spiritual life. All our effort that we have put, it will go in waste. It will go in waste. Because settling down will make us insecure. Settling down will make us complain on each other. Settling down will make us see faults in each other. A person who is always enthusiastic And a person who is always in service will never see faults in other person. He will always try to find reasons how to serve more. Right? He'll try to learn from each other. All the negativity comes when you settle down. And especially settling down. When was the time I went to the satsang first time? Everybody just, close your eyes. 30 seconds. Try to remember the first satsang that you went to. First satsang. Hare Krishna. Just remember that first satsang. First time you heard the philosophy. Some senior devotee or some devotee. He was taking SSR session for you. Or he was taking a discover yourself. Or he was taking some anger management. I don't know how people got connected. But how much gratitude you felt that day. And how much you felt connection with a higher entity, God. How much you felt out of this whole regular things you are doing, suddenly you are hearing something different. And suddenly something is talking about your nature. Somebody is talking about your connection with God. Right? And how much enthusiasm you got. And remember the next satsang that you went. How much you prioritized everything, kept everything at the side and you went to that place. Do you remember that? Nobody missed the second satsang. I can guarantee that. None of the ISKCON devotees, never you miss the second satsang. After the first satsang, you made sure you went to the second satsang. And you not only went on time, you went ahead of time. You went ahead of time. You only, I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about somebody else. Every single, maybe 100 plus people who are here. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about myself, how I went. Right? And how I went to the third satsang, how I went to the fourth satsang, how I went after 2 years, how I went after 5 years. And in 2026, January 10th, how enthusiastic I am to go to the satsang. How much dependent I feel on devotees. That shows where you have settled the bar. Are you settling it up? Are you settling it down? Then comes Vaidhi Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti, Ragatmika Bhakti, all those discussions. But where are we? Where are we settling down? Right? Are we even intending to go back to Krishna? Are we even intending to go back? Because the intention is shown by how much craving we have. You can't cheat Krishna. Krishna is very much there, everywhere. He's seeing where is our enthusiasm. Where are we settling down? 2026. Do I want to raise the bar? Do I want to raise the bar? 2026. I want to be regular to the satsang. Regular. There are only 2 reasons I should not be in a satsang. I keep telling those 2 reasons. Can anyone repeat?
Either I'm dead
or in ICU. Finish. मेरा बच्चा रो रहा है. I am tired now. My relatives are at home. Right? 2 reasons. Prabhujis and Matajis, pray for me that I should not have a 3rd reason in my life. Please pray for me to Jagannath. Only 2 reasons. You will not see Lilananda in a satsang. Either he is dead or he is in ICU. There should not be any other reason. Right? Please. There should not be any other reason. Because if the 3rd reason is coming, that means I am setting the bar down. Khadam. And the most important activity is that. There is nothing else more important. Nothing else in this world that is more important than coming into association of devotees who are reminding you to make positive progress towards Krishna. There is nothing else. Right? It's like, I heard this from Chaitanya Charan Prabhu recently when I was in Pune. He was saying a boy goes to a girl and is proposing the girl. He's sitting down and is leaning down in front of the girl. I don't know how many did that, but it's fun. You take that flower and you say, I love you. Right? And the girl is like so happy. Let's assume that she's happy. Right? And then she's taking the flower Wow, it's so nicely, happily he's giving the flower. And he gives that flower, girl takes that flower and he says, I tried the entire colony, nobody took it, you took it. I told all the girls in the colony, I love you. But I love you now. Please take this flower. Will that girl take the flower? Isri Mohana Vartma Vartma. Daridruda. Anni jagala boy, andariki poolichi naaku daggaraku vastava. Right? You go everywhere, you will do everything, then you will come and give me the flower and you say, I love you. Does that love have any meaning, Prabhuji? Huh? Does that love have any meaning? Please tell me. Huh? Mataji's? Right? I tried everything. Literally, एक बुड्ढी को भी फूल देके आया. Even she didn't take my flower. Old buddhi means old lady. Then I'm coming to you and I'm giving the flower and saying, I love you. Taking the flower. But after you tell that, after you told that, and you gave the flower, and still the girl takes that flower and says, I love you too. Who is great? You are the girl. Huh? Is it your capacity to love her that made her tell that? Or is it her greatness that she accepted that love? Right? Prabhuji and Mataji, this is exactly what we are doing with Krishna also. Exactly what we are doing. When we are in trouble, what do? Somehow we want to fix it. First we'll call our lawyer or police station or neighbor or friend or this and that, and you'll use your money, withdraw the fixed deposit, take the money out, take this, I'll try to fix that. Nothing is working. Everything is crumbling down. Then what you do? Then you'll go to Radha Madan Mohan temple. In front of Krishna. Krishna, save me Krishna. Krishna. Krishna is like, pehle kyun nahi aaya? When did you remember me? After exhausting all your options, all your skills, energies, powers, opulence, relationships, everything you tried. And then finally you're going to Krishna and saying, Krishna, fix it now. First of all, why are you doing this to me? Huh? It's you're not even lovingly telling it. Krishna, why are you doing this to me? I don't deserve it. Okay, whatever happened, please fix it. I want you to help me. And then what does Krishna do? He helps. He helps. Right? Prabhuji and Mataji. Now you can understand how merciful is Krishna. In spite of you not being interested in satsang, in spite of you not being enthusiastic to serve, in spite of you not being sincere in any endeavor that you do, in spite of his seeing that you're only settling down, he still doesn't give up. And he is the one who is ready to love you. Krishna, even now, Prabhuji and Mataji, just look at Jagannath. Everybody look at Jagannath. Huh? And tell, I love you. And he'll love you back. None of you told that with heart, I know that. You repeated my words. This time tell it with your heart. I love you. And he'll love you back. Greatness of Krishna is, second time also he loved you back, first time also he loved you back. Even when you just repeated, well, that is the greatness of God. Is Krishna our first priority in life? He has to be. He has to be. If he's still not our first priority, we are still flickering around trying to find happiness through relationships, through investments, through a lot of other things that is around us, through this body that we are so attached to. We are not going to be happy. And we will not go back to Krishna. When Krishna says, Bahunam Janamanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate, Vasudeva Sarvaiti, Vasudeva Sarvaiti, Krishna is the first priority. Vasudeva Sarvaiti, Sarvaiti. There is nothing else except Vasudeva. Sarvaiti. He is the only resort. Sarvaiti. He is the only one capable of loving us back. Sarvaiti. He is the only one we should love. Samahatma Sudurlava. Such person is very rare. Who finally submits to Krishna and says, this is what it is. Right? There is a normal saying, right? Man proposes, God disposes. In Kali Yuga, God is proposing, man is disposing. He is proposing. Please come to satsang. Please hear my leelas. I am sending my people to tell you. It starts at 5:30. Please come by at least. No, it's in time. Where am I settling down? Where am I settling down? I had to give the time to His Holiness Indradune Maharaj. He's coming after 2 weeks. His servant called me. So Maharaj is very happy to come. Then I was wondering, are our devotees happy to receive him? Come on time, na? Then the terrible works. We are in such a situation now. We have settled down the 5:30 to 6, now 6 to 6:30 also. And some pure devotees will come now, 7 o'clock. They'll come. You are settling down. How do we plan, you tell me? How do I plan? They told, Maharaj is available from 4:30. He wants to have early dinner. Can he come at 4:30? Then I close my eyes. Prasad Prabhu, 6:30. Praveen Prabhu, Subbarao Prabhu, Pavan Prabhu. Right? Then I felt, Lilanandas, what about me? I am also not that enthusiastic. Mataji, I think 6 o'clock is okay. Can you imagine what we are doing to ourselves? What we are doing to ourselves? Lavamatra Sangha, Sarvashastra. Lavamatra, 1.5 hours we pushed it back. Saying, you come later because we are not available. Right? Last week, Karnataka Mataji was giving a class. And who put that message? 6:15, nobody in the center. Nobody in the center. I was sitting in Pune, I was thinking, Hare Krishna. How people are settling down. Okay, you have a reason, you went somewhere else. But what kind of pattern am I creating? How am I a positive influencer to the satsang? How am I a positive influencer to the satsang? You have YouTube influencers, right? Influence other people. How am I a positive influencer to the satsang? Am I a negative influencer or am I a positive influencer? Vanilla Mataji is the first one who comes to the satsang. First one. Acknowledge that. And let's try to be that. Let's bring back the 5:30 Prabhus, because you know what you are doing. If you all keep coming late, I'll be forced to push the satsang late, and finally it will go to a point where devotees will not have enough time to give what they are coming here for. Devotees are not coming here for this. They are not coming here for this. Right? They are coming here to share Krishna Katha. And if you are all coming at 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, there is a devotee in my own, okay, I will not tell the exact, he might even guess. Somewhere I preach. He comes when Tavakara Kamalavare starts. Exactly. Tavakara Kam, and I see him. Exactly at that time he comes. Not 1 second before, not 1 second later. 3 years I am seeing him. Huh? Extremely consistent. Ito Narsimho Parato is not seen. I know when he'll come. Tabakara Kamala Bare Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubranga. Exactly comes at that time. At least he's sincere. Sometimes I feel he's standing behind the wall waiting me to start Tavakara Kamala. Otherwise, how can you be so accurate? He settled it there. He settled it there. Lilanandas, whatever nonsense you want to speak, you speak. I am only coming to hear Narsingha Leela at the end and have my prasad. Right? He's a sincere devotee. Don't think he's not sincere. But the problem is he has settled it there. Now who is going to move it up? Some pure devotee has to come and move it up. We all have to. Huh? Prabhus and Matajis, this hall is not a dining hall. This hall is not a dancing hall. This hall is a satsang hall. Operation theatre. Yeah, that's all it is. And who else will tell this? If you don't tell this, tell me. Who else will tell this? And Krishna will reciprocate according to our intentions and our enthusiasm, right? Yeah. If we want to, it doesn't matter who is sitting on Vyasasana. Actually, it doesn't matter. As long as we are repeating what is there in the Shastra, it doesn't matter. Anybody who's, that should become our habit. Keep aside everything else in life. My 3 hours of satsang where I am receiving it, that's the topmost priority. The topmost priority. For me, for you, for everybody. Great sannyasis are sitting in the class. His Holiness Sachidanand Maharaj is sitting in a class where Gaurang Darshan Prabhu is giving. Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, 15-20 years in Krishna consciousness. Sachidanand Maharaj, 50 plus years in Krishna consciousness. And he comes on time. Before the Zoom starts, he is already there. Right? The other day, Prabhuji was very tired. Gaurang Darshan Prabhu was very tired. He was going here and there. He was like, should I take the class? And he said, no, I have to take. Sachidanand Maharaj is coming. And many other Prabhupada disciples, they all are coming. Right? Why are they so enthusiastic to perform this bhakti in that old age also? Because that enthusiasm is not only to set an example for us, because they have taste for Krishna. They have taste for Krishna. Do we have the taste for Krishna? If we don't have, then let us show those intentions through our actions that we want that taste. If we keep coming late to satsang, if we're not enthusiastic, if we feel it's a burdensome, chanting becomes a to-do list. You know what's a to-do list, right? Brush in the morning, wear your clothes, go to office, eat your breakfast, do your reporting, do the work, do chanting, come back home. Huh? What just happened? Bhakti became part of to-do list. Chanting became part of to-do list. And to-do list nobody likes. Because you have to do. Nobody likes to-do list. Don't make chanting as part of to-do list, Prabhuji. Chanting is not to-do list. Chanting is about why are you existing and what is the connection with Krishna. That is not just a to-do list. That is everything that we are supposed to do, to live with. You have to chant all the time. What is the problem? No, Prabhu, chanting over Pakavatation. No. Even if your rounds are left, be enthusiastic to chant them. And even if you're getting up in the morning, first thing is I should chant my rounds. I should chant my rounds. And I should chant as many rounds at once as possible. Not because it's to-do list. If chanting is part of your to-do list, Prabhujis and Matajis, then there is a big problem. We are settling it down. We are not settling it up. Right? All ISKCON sannyasis, if you see, they are all the time chanting. Doesn't mean that they are doing their 16 rounds. They already did the 16 rounds. Right? Much ahead. Niranjan Swami Maharaj finishes the 16 rounds before Mangalarti since the beginning of his KC. How do you understand this? You know what is Mangalarti time, right? 4:30. And Niranjan Swami Maharaj, he told once in a class that he finishes the 16 rounds before Mangalarti. And since the time he came to Krishna consciousness, that is like 50 years. Right? My God, how are these days devotees able to do that? Because they are able to taste. And their intentions are very clear. And Krishna is also reciprocating. Prabhus and Matajis, we cannot chant. We cannot chant unless Krishna allows us to chant. Remember that. And Krishna will allow us to chant when he sees our sincere desire to chant. We have to show that desire to Krishna. And when we show that desire to Krishna, Krishna will give us more and more encouragement to chant in Mangalarti, in Ekadashis, in special days, special festivals, he'll keep increasing it. But when we show that enthusiasm down, then he's going to say, okay, you want to settle down, right? You want to settle my chanting, right? You want to settle my name, right? Do. Then we start struggling. For pure devotees, for senior Vaishnavas, chanting is never a problem in a day. Because that is the activity they enjoy to do. We are struggling to chant because we don't enjoy it to do. We don't enjoy while we are doing it also. Okay, that's okay, we are not enjoying. Are we intending to enjoy? Once Radha Gopinath Prabhu said, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Anyway, you are going to chant. Why don't you chant happily? Anyway, you are going to do your 16 rounds. Right? You took a pran, you are going to do it. Do it with some happiness. Na? Why are you crying and doing? Right? But all this, again, Prabhuji and Mataji, is our tendency to settle it down is a problem. So that's the tendency of material world. Everything, gravity is pulling down. And Krishna is pulling us up. Right? We want to go down or we want to go up. Our intentions. If with pure intentions we make a small endeavor, Prabhuji and Mataji's, a small endeavor we do it with, and Krishna is going to reciprocate in a way that you can't even believe. There is one personality, because we are in Andhra Pradesh, now it's Telangana, whatever it means. He was a district education officer in Guntur. What was he? District education officer, something like government officer. And he used to go to the Durga temple there. In one of the temples, Durga temple. And he used to chant to Mother Durga. Lot of, and Mother Durga maybe saw his good intentions. That he is looking for Bhakti. It's a true story. And she came in his dream and she gave Radha mantra to chant Radharani's name. Mother Durga gave Radha mantra. And this person is sitting in Guntur and is chanting Radha mantra. I don't know what is that mantra. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Let's say like that. And he's chanting Radha mantra very sincerely because his intention is to find pure devotional service. And looking at that intention, Srimati Radharani came in his dream. She spoke that you are chanting in Guntur, which is filled with Sri Devis and Bhudevis. I don't think it's the right place to chant. Come to Vrindavan. Come to Vrindavan and chant in Vrindavan. And the person felt that he got the message. He immediately applied for voluntary retirement. Within few days he left. 3 years before he retired, he left. So if that time retirement age was 58, right? He must have gone at the age of 55 to Vrindavan. He went there and there he was chanting Radha mantra in Vrindavan, staying in some small ashram, right? And then he used to go to ISKCON, he used to go to Gaudiya Math, and you ask, I want to know more about Radharani. And many ISKCON devotees in Vrindavan know him. That this person is to come to Krishna Balaram Mandir and all the time ask, can you tell more about Radharani? I want to hear more. Can you tell where is she mentioned in Shastra? Can you tell in which canto of Bhagavatam or which Purana, where is she mentioned? And devotees to tell, okay, she's mentioned here, she used to make notes. And then somehow he found a small place. I don't know if he bought a place or he's given a place near, Gopeshwar Mahadev. Right? There is a place called Yadav Ki Lassi, just near Gopeshwar Mahadev. Both are famous. Gopeshwar Mahadev is famous and Yadav Ki Lassi is also. So he went to this place called Yadav Ki Lassi, and then there is a place called Bada Kunj in that place. Kunj means a place where there are trees and all that. The place called Bada Kunj. Next time you go to Vrindavan, you can go there. You can go Gopeshwar Mahadev, ask for Yadav Ki Lassi and ask for Bada Kunj. And in Bada Kunj, he opened an ashram. And you know what is the name of the ashram? Andhra Ashram. He opened an ashram called Andhra Ashram. And there he kept a deity of Srimati Radharani. And then he kept some more deities or photographs of all Ashtasakis. And every day he's chanting Srimati Radharani's name. Right? And then he lived there until he was 102 years. 102 years. So 55 he came, 47 years he lived in Vrindavan. look at the reciprocation of Srimati Radharani. She pulled him from Guntur, right, to Goloka. And he is there, he's chanting, and every day he's going and visiting temples. And he left his body some years ago. His name is Radha Prasad Maharaj. Like that, right? And there is a 15-year-old girl from Andhra Pradesh who went with him. I don't know who she is. When he moved there, when he was 55, maybe a few others also, but she also went. Now she's very old. She's still there. She's still there. Even now, the small Samadhi Mandir of that Radha Prasad Maharaj is there, and she's still there. And she sings Radharani's bhajans in Telugu in that place. I'm very eager to go there. How many are eager to go there? Right? And she sings Radharani's bhajans there. And she cooks all Andhra Pradesh dishes even now and serves to Radharani, and everybody who goes there gets puliyodara rice, sambar rice, all Andhra style. If you go there. Now many more hands will go. Right? Brothers and Matajis, where we will be pulled out of is all dependent on our intentions to come out. Right? A simple person in Guntur, Radharani pulled him to Vrindavan and he has directly gone back to Goloka. Right? And all his life he just went completely focused. He raised the bar. He settled up. Nothing less. Right? And he all the way kept it there and he said, I'm going back. And he was such a humble devotee, going to every temple and asking about Radharani. Till the time he left the body. Right? And now his disciple you call or follower you call, that Mataji is still there, alone. And there are a few others. And she daily cooks and sings Radharani's bhajans. All this is not possible if we plan. If our plans will not take us there, our intentions will take us there. And that is only possible when we keep raising the bar. We keep settling up. If Krishna sees we are coming to satsang regularly, we are coming to satsang first person. I want to be the first person in the satsang hall. So you will be the first person in Goloka also. Right? Sometimes people, ask, why is God coming in the last minute? Like South Indian movies, police will come at the last minute after everything is done. Right? Why is God only coming in the last minute? Because you are also giving satsang count in the last minute. Right? You are also prioritizing satsang in the last minute. You also want it to be the last thing, so God also will come in the last thing. Ye yathamam tam sateva. Right? He is exactly doing what you are doing. But if you want to be the first person in the satsang, then he will be the first person to embrace us in the satsang. And that is Bhakti. Right? So any reflections of so far what we discussed? What are the takeaways for what we discussed till now?
Krishna has to be the highest priority, topmost priority.
Yeah. Slowly, only priority. Yeah. Topmost and only priority. Nothing else. What else?
Don't try to settle up in material world, it's a guaranteed dukkha.
Don't try to settle in material world, it's a guaranteed dukkha. Guaranteed by whom?
Krishna.
Krishna. Okay, does Krishna fulfill his guarantee? Yes or no?
Yes.
Hare Krishna. He's going to fulfill. It will be a very miserable place. Right? What else? What are the takeaway?
Our intentions matter more than our plans.
Our intentions matter more than our plans. There is something, so there are two levels, right? Something I can do, I can only do this much. What I plan, I can only do this much. Right? The difference between what you do or what you think you can do and what you can do is prayer. When we pray to God, we can do something greater than that. The difference between what you think you can do and what God knows that you can do is prayer. If we pray sincerely and if we increase our prayers, our intentions to grow, then we are going to do something that will be surprised, Prabhuji. you will enjoy spiritual life. You will be like, Hari Bol, Prabhuji and Mataji, this is like amazing, like same happiness. If you are losing that happiness in your spiritual life, who is to blame? Nobody else you can blame. You can't tell Krishna, I'm not getting taste in chanting only, I'm not getting taste in chanting only. What to do? Well, you're not getting taste in chanting because Krishna is not your topmost priority. Krishna has become part of your to-do list. Like earlier, ritualistically, we used to go to the altar, right? Agarbatti, zing, 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 then Bhakti, then this, then Deepam, then... Okay, I've done my Mangalarti, done. Okay, you settle where you are, I'll settle where I am. Right? So, the same thing will also come into Krishna consciousness. Sunday evening, povale. Right? This thing I have to do. This thing, chanting I have to do. Kirtan I have to do. A yatra, Prabhu, Malli yatra, Prabhu. Okay, I'll go. Hare Krishna. What is going on? Everything is a burden now. Even in Krishna consciousness, Prabhu, such a long lecture, Yendi Prabhu. Such a small lecture, Bhavundi Prabhu. Right? Burden now. You don't want it. Because you are somehow pushed into the ISKCON society, now you have to struggle in the society. Right? Struggle in the society. So, do you want to struggle like this till you die? Or do you want to happily go? Huh? You want to go like Barsana Mataji? How she went? Happily she went. Happily. She was hearing bhajan at the end also. Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugala Kishore. Even at the end, her desire. Recently went to Pune. I saw Swarup Damodar Prabhu. And Mataji wanted to hear from Swarup Damodar Prabhu. Right? Before she died. Before she left her body. No, Shivaram Prabhu came. Shivaram Prabhu came to sing. She also wanted to hear from Swarup Damodar Prabhu. Correct? Chaitanya Keshav Prabhu? Yes. And exactly. He was supposed to sing at 6 o'clock or something. And he was right there waiting. Zoom will start and he's going to sing. Something like that was already planned. And we all went at 5 o'clock. 4:45, 5 o'clock. Something like that. Bro? 4:30 we came that day. Yeah, that was... Thankfully we went 4:30. Otherwise, today's standard 6 o'clock we would have gone. 6:30 also, I don't know.
Supposed to come here.
Yeah, we were supposed to come to... No, it was not. That time Bhakti Center was not there. We were going to have satsang in somebody's house. I think Praveen Prabhu's house, the satsang was there. And I moved it afternoon that we are going to satsang to her house. Now, just see. These are all details, but see. A devotee is willing to hear Krishna Katha, Krishna Kirtan, and now see how Krishna is arranging everything. Prabhu, Krishna used all of us, huh? You don't even know that you suddenly, you would have got up, 2:30 I slept, 5:30 I'm supposed to get up in slumber, I want to sleep. And Krishna woke you up, 4 o'clock, and suddenly your hands are getting up, go! You're supposed to play Kartal, my devotee is leaving. You're supposed to sit there, my devotee is leaving. He just used us, we don't even know what happened. And everybody, surprisingly, 4:30 we are there. And then, Mataji told that she likes Vrindavana Ramyasthana, which I already sang, and then Radha Krishna Pranamura. And I started singing that. And then after finishing the Kirtan, I was supposed to read prayers of Bhishma there. Bhagavatam book was kept there. And I was told that Swarup Damodar Prabhu is going to come. I said, okay, he's going to come, let me sing. And I started singing, and I can literally see her last breaths have started. And in front of all of her eyes, Mataji was hearing Kirtan, completely immersed in Krishna, and she went back to Krishna. Right? Brothers and Matajis, this kind of departure won't come to everybody. Right? Won't come to everybody. You are coming late to satsang. When you are dying, after you die, devotees will come. That time your soul cannot go and complain. Pisa, late again go time. You can't complain then. When you show the intention of your Krishna consciousness, through the eagerness to serve other devotees, then Krishna is going to make all arrangements. Krishna will make all arrangements. If you only want to come online like this, how will Krishna show his reciprocation? Even when you know you can come, still you are not enthusiastic to come. Right? So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining this eagerness to raise the bar in this beautiful scripture called Raga, Vartma, Chandrika. Right? It's a commentary on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. It's a commentary on Bhakti, and it's a very high scripture, which we are not going to discuss everything in it. But some things we will, which are going to be helpful for us. Right? Some things we will. So I made my notes, you can see my notes, whatever I keep doing. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti. Why is he called Chakravarti? Because he's surrounded by devotees. He's surrounded by sannyasis. He's surrounded by Vaishnavas all the time. One of the Vaishnavas was telling. Like a chakra. He's surrounded by everyone and he's sitting in between, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. And the greatness of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is he makes very complicated things to be understood in the most simple way. That is the greatness of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. If you read Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, or you read some of the revelations of Rupa Goswami or the Goswami literatures, very difficult to understand, but Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur just brings it to a point that, even the most difficult aspect you can easily understand. Like we discussed the anarthas, the 6 anarthas in, Vaidhi Bhakti in Bhajana Kriya. Right? Some of them. I don't know how many of you remember, but we discussed. So those were revealed by him in such a simple words. Right? So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says there are 2 things, sadhana and sadhya. Sadhana means what? Practice. And sadhya means what? Goal. What are we trying to achieve through the practice? And in sadhana there are 2 things. 2 types of sadhanas. At least prominently 2 types of sadhanas. Vaidhi Bhakti and Ragatmika Bhakti. Right? 2 things. So what is Vaidhi Bhakti? Rules based. Do's and don'ts and process. And so there are 3 things in these 2 things also. What is impetus, method and qualification. Impetus, method, qualification. In Vaidhi Bhakti also there is an impetus, there is a method, there is a qualification. In Ragatmika Bhakti also there is an impetus, there is a method, there is a qualification. So in Vaidhi Bhakti, what is the impetus? Impetus, first of all, what is impetus? Driving force. Right? Impetus. What is driving you to go towards it? In Vaidhi Bhakti, what is the impetus? What do you think is the impetus? Shastra. You have to read the Shastra. In Vaidhi Bhakti, you get impetus also through Shastra only. Of course, there is a desire, but the desire stays on and gets, fixed up through Shastra. Impetus is Shastra. Shastra means like we all read Bhagavad Gita, right? And then we understood, oh my God, Krishna is speaking about so many yogas. And then he's saying, Yogi Nampapi Sarvesham Matkala. And he's telling the highest yogi is the one who surrenders onto me. Oh, nice. So he's speaking about Bhakti. He's speaking about, in 12th chapter, the different ways in which you can come to me. If you can't do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. He's giving so many discounts. So, Shastra is encouraging you and increasing your impetus. Basis is Shastra, right? For Vaidhi Bhakti path, it is Shastra. Desire to execute with determination is impetus. The determination also you get from Shastra only. The more you read, the more you become determined. The more you associate with devotees, the more you become determined. Everything is depending upon what you are learning. Right? Everything. And what is the method? Method in Vaidhi Bhakti. Okay, that is impetus, Shastra. What is the method? Shastra. Again Shastra. Your method is again Shastra. Whereby, you are being told, chant daily, Harar Nama, Eva Kevalam, Nasteva. No other way. DT worship, 9 process of devotional service. Where are you understanding the 9 powers of devotional service from? Shastra only. Right? So in Vaidhi Bhakti, the impetus is Shastra, the method is Shastra. And what is the qualification? Qualification means now I think I'll make progress if I have this kind of consciousness. And Acharya explained, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he explains that your qualification is that you are not too attached or detached. And you are completely, what do you call that? Your heart is very soft. That is your qualification in Vaidhi Bhakti. If somebody's heart is very soft, then he will make progress in Vaidhi Bhakti. It's a little high topic, as I said in the beginning. Don't try to digest it. Just hear it. Let it. Just gulp it. Just gulp it inside. Right? Here, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying that if your heart is soft, that is a qualification for you to do Vaidhi Bhakti. Once one disciple, he went to his guru and he said, Maharaj, today's class was very heavy. Today's class was, to my soft heart, this was too heavy. Then that sannyasi Maharaj told, actually your heart is very hard. If your heart is soft, it can take anything coming towards it. Because your heart is very hard, you are seeing that the philosophy is hard. If your heart is soft, no philosophy can be hard. Soft means what? Like a soft pillow, right? You keep anything, what? It will just go inside. It just absorbs. So if we are sitting in this class and you are thinking, hey Prabhuji, itna heavy kahin bol rahe ho, that means our heart is very hard. Not the other way around. Most of the time we think that, oh, I am so soft. You soft things batao na. Tell me soft things. Why are you telling so many heavy things? Well, you're feeling that it is heavy because our heart is very hard. So for Vaidhi Bhakti, the heart has to be very soft. Meaning, you're not too attached to if it's a soft philosophy or a heavy philosophy. Whatever comes, you're very happy. Prabhu, acha hai, bolo. Mataji, acha hai, bolo. I want to get, I want to change, I want to absorb anything that comes. So impetus, method, qualification. What is the impetus in Vaidhi Bhakti? Shastra. What is the method? Shastra. What is the qualification? Accepting anything that comes. Very difficult, na? Is our heart soft? Rampan gate geekina, rampam ongi. Right? Telugulo antaru. You know what is a rampam, right? No, rampam is not soft. Sour, yeah. No analysis on that. So, it's like very rough object also you put on my heart, the roughness of the rough object will go away, but my heart will remain same. I'm so hard onto what I think. Prabhu, introduce me bhakti in such a way that I will accept. Thoda change laye to I will not accept that. When Prabhu was telling, Prabhu, you are telling things very hardly, Prabhu. You should tell in a soft way. I am telling what Prabhupada told. Of course, my ego is also there in that. I also like to come and torture people once in a week. But the philosophy is still there, no? But that, Prabhu, see that devotee, how nicely told. How nicely told. You don't tell like that. You should tell softly. Okay, I said, my heart is also hard. How can I tell softly? Right? Hard-hearted person is trying to give bhakti to hard-hearted people. Then hard bhakti will come out. Where there is hardly any bhakti. Anyway, we'll still continue. Don't worry. We have to continue this way. Somewhere our heart will be softened by Krishna only. Raga-anuga bhakti means what? First of all, there is a difference between Ragatmika bhakti and Raga-anuga bhakti. Prabhuji, बहुत technical हो रहा है. No, I'll keep it simple. Ragatmika bhakti means bhakti that you do with your bhava. A classic example of a Ragatmika bhakti is Yashodamai. right? In different rasas. Ragatmika bhakti can be done in different rasas, whether it is Shanta rasa, Vatsalya rasa, Sakya rasa, Dasya rasa, Madhurya rasa. Everybody who are in Goloka Vrindavan are in some kind of Ragatmika bhakti. They are spontaneously doing what they feel for Krishna. They are very, very particular about it. Raga, they are completely in bhava state. You know, like you are dressing the deities, and then you see a ring. You remove the ring. Why? Because it might hurt Krishna where I'm pushing my hands. Completely bhava. Like it's not something that somebody tells you to do. You just do it. Huh? Yajnapatnis. They're like, for example, in Vrindavan, they dress the Krishna with a different kind of kurta, not like our kind of kurta, like Prabhuji's kind of kurta. They tie it here. What do you call that? Band gala. I'd never heard that, but band gala. So they dress like this. Why? Can anyone tell why? Why they do like this? Because if you pull from the top, it can scratch Krishna. Our kurtas can scratch us. There is a button there. Right? You pull it like that, suddenly you can get a scratch. Or you'll find. But Krishna, gopis think, no, we should not scratch it. So Yashoda Maya would never put a kurta from the top. She'll always put like this. She'll say tie it like this. That is, now don't go and buy those. Understand the emotion behind the bhakti. Ragatmika. You do everything. Yashoda Maya is making butter. She's making butter because her heart is like butter. Her love is like butter. It melts. The reciprocation is like butter. Everything is purely based on raga with that attachment. Right? Sakya rasa, Madhubangal is playing with Krishna, teasing Krishna, creating troubles for Krishna. Both are having fun. Completely based on raga. Gopis, they are serving Krishna in Madhurya rasa. And they actually love Krishna. It's not like they're trying to love Krishna. They're completely in love with Krishna. They can't think of anything else except Krishna. Krishna is going out in the morning. While Krishna is going out in the morning, half people are happy, half people are unhappy. Yashoda Maya is very unhappy. Every morning she dresses Krishna, not willing him to send outside. And just when he's going outside also, Yashoda Maya will tell, Kana, I don't think you should go because you came late yesterday, I will not send you today. Krishna is like, I have to go, Maya, I have to go for herding the cows. Let me go. And she's unintentionally, okay, I know your father told you should go, but you come early, but you don't do those nonsense. If you do it again, I'll not send you tomorrow. She is finding every reason to stop Krishna from going. All the gopis in Vrindavan are crying, looking at the sun planet. Stupid fellow, why did you rise? Until you did not rise, Krishna was nicely in the house in Vrindavan. Now you rose. Because of that, Krishna is going out now. Right? And there is a whole set of friends in the Vraj. They are very happy that Krishna, they are doing Surya Namaskar. Thank you. My dear son, you rose. Krishna is going to come here now. Right? Everybody is created their own games. They want to play those games. Every day new game. Can you imagine? Every day new game. Everything new. And every day new leelas. Every day is filled with all happiness. And they are so eager. Ragatmika bhaktas. That is Ragatmika bhaktas. Right? And while the evening is coming, they are cursing the moon. Why did you come? You're not supposed to come. Go inside. Moon is like, it's my job to come. No, go inside because of you. And looking at the moon, all the gopis and Yashoda is like, my Krishna is going to come back now. Right? My Chandra is going to come back now. My moon is going to come back home. So somebody is crying, somebody is laughing. Right? Everybody is in Ragatmika Bhakti. Ragatmika Bhakti. Very purely based on Raga. Natural, spontaneous attraction. Right? Now, who is a Raganuga then? the devotees who follow the Ragatmika Bhaktas are Raganuga Bhaktas. Our entire Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, we are Raganuga Bhaktas. We are not Ragatmika Bhaktas. Never any of the Acharyas claimed that we are Ragatmika Bhaktas. There are some of them. Their manjari is coming from the spiritual world. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Ramananda Raya, all of them. But, they set an example for us saying that we are following the Ragatmika Bhaktas, right? Raganuga means what? The one who follows the Ragatmika Bhaktas, right? So they follow the footsteps. We all also should try to follow the footsteps of Ragatmika Bhaktas by taking shelter of the Raganuga Bhaktas and perform the Vaidhi Bhakti in such a sincere way that is given to us. That is given to us. Understood? We are doing Vaidhi Bhakti, following the Raganuga Bhaktas who are taking shelter of the Ragatmika Bhaktas. And that Bhakti. Is it okay? Too technical? Huh? Okay, right? Okay, Hare Krishna. So what is the impetus? What is the impetus? Hare Krishna. Sudama Upal Prabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming, Prabhu. I just told of Raganuga Bhakta. Because there is a chair here. You can come here. Here, come inside. There is a chair there. You can take. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Mataji, Dandavatam. Hare Krishna. Ujjwal Radhe Mataji ki jai. Hare Krishna. So, what was I saying? Impetus. So there are three things, right? In Vaidhi Bhakti there are three: impetus, method, qualification. What is the impetus in Vaidhi Bhakti? Shastra. What is the method in Vaidhi Bhakti? Shastra. What is the qualification? Soft heart. Right? So what is the impetus in Raganuga Bhakti? Greed. Laulyam. Lot of greed. I need to have greed. Right? That is the impetus. Greed is the forcing factor. I want it. Can you imagine telling this statement? I will go to the satsang on time and I will sit in the front and I will understand it. Did I speak like an alien or something? It's alien talk now. But the day we have that, we'll go back to Krishna. The day we have that, where we keep everything else aside. Life will keep going on. There is sun rising, sun setting. But I am not going to settle for anything less. I want Krishna. That greed. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says there are three kinds of greed. One greed is general greed. I like Krishna Katha. I like Krishna Kirtan. I like Satsang. I like festivals. I like Prasadam. I like Yatra. Right? I like so many things. General greed. There's nothing wrong with it. General greed. One kind of greed. Second kind of greed is specific greed. Here is where Raga comes into play. Which Ragatmika Bhaktas have. What is a specific greed? You are specifically attracted to Krishna in such a way that you want to execute your bhakti in that way. You are greedy to be there. You are greedy to be there. For example, I'm just telling an example. There is this pastime that happened near Manasiganga. There is this gopis who want to, that Leela of boat. What is the Leela called? Nauka Vihar Leela. Yeah. Though it's a very advanced topic, I'm not going to get detail into that. So you are all hearing this Leela, right? Where gopikas are trying the nice sweet meats and they're taking all that and they're trying to go towards the other side of the river, and there is this river and then they have to go and they're thinking, how should I go? Who will take us? Because the river is too, it's completely flooded. It's there. No, not flooded, but too much water. I don't think we can swim and cross, so we should take the butter. We should go that side. Oh, Radharani is there. Srimati Radharani, she's looking at the gopikas. No, we will go. Don't worry. We'll go. And then, taking advantage of situation, one personality comes there. Who is that personality? Krishna. He comes there, he makes a boat, he creates a boat out of nowhere, and he's sitting in that boat and lying around like this. Like completely lazy person lying in the boat, right? Wearing something else. He doesn't look like Krishna. There is a peacock feather. He pressed it inside and put the cloth around it. The feather should not be seen. Radharani should not catch him. None of the Gopikas should catch him. He is nicely lying around. And Gopikas say, "Hey, Radhe, there is a nice boat there. I think this boatman will take us." And they go to that boat and say, "Hey, uto, le jaoge." Resting time. I have no intention to. I am taking rest. Right? But his real intention is to take them in the boat. Right? He's trying to create the rasa. Krishna is Rasaraj. He can create rasa from anything. Right? Everything. Even while killing Kamsa, he was doing a rasa. He likes to enjoy everybody. Even while killing Hiranyaksha, he's doing a rasa. He's enjoying. He's beating him. He's getting beaten also, and all. Brahma is shouting, "Hey, what is this, Krishna? It looks like you are going to be beaten up." No, and the other devata, it's getting dark. Before the dark happens, kill Hiranyaksha. In the dark, demons become more stronger. See, due to the rasa, he even made them forget that he is God. How does it matter whether it is darkness or light for Varahadev? How does it matter? But in his rasa, he does things in such a way that he's beaten, and he even gets beaten by his devotees. Right? And he falls there. Actually, the whole Bollywood has copied from Krishna Lila only. Right? Where the hero is beaten to pulp. Of course, Krishna never allows anyone. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe in Vrindavan he does it. But these other Leelas he doesn't. But he's beaten to pulp, he's completely fallen, almost dead. Then the heroine shouts, or hero's mother shouts, and suddenly breath comes out. Dust is rising. And then his hand raises. And he gets up in a way that is double powerful. No injury only. 20 bullets have gone. Bullets, I don't know where they've gone. He'll go and kill everybody. And then everybody is shouting, yeah, all that. We are all copycats of Krishna. Krishna does all these things. Right? And much more. We can't do like Krishna does. So Krishna is sleeping here nicely. He's like, I'm not even intending to start the boat today. And Gopikas are like, please, take us in the boat, And Krishna, okay, you sit there, you sit here, And he's controlling himself looking at Srimati Radharani. It's not easy for Krishna to act also. Especially when Madana Mohini is sitting there, what will Madan Mohan do? Right? He's like, oh, you sit here. And then he's holding as if it's a big burden to hold those, As if he's doing a big favor. And the gopis are like, hey, butter is melting. And we have to take to the other side. Come on, row. Kar rahe hai na? Like this. And they say, what is wrong with you? You've not even moved 1 inch. The boat is still there only. I am feeling very weak. Krishna, I am feeling very weak. Gopikas are like, you are looking so healthy. Well, how come you are feeling weak? No, I am feeling very weak. What do you need? What do you need? You already have it. You have so much butter. You have so many nice sweets. Nice ghee. Give me some. And they are like, what to do now? They have to take some. Okay, little we'll give. Little we do. No, I want more. And then it takes more and more. And he finishes good quota of their entire thing. And again he sleeps. They're like, what do you mean? You're supposed to row the boat. Now after eating you get sleep, no? Can anyone tease like this? Nobody can. Right? He's just doing it. Spontaneously he's doing it. Gopikas are like, come on. You're not supposed to row the boat. Come on, get up. Put up. Karo. Theek hai, aap karenge. Then it's very difficult. Now what is the difficulty? Can't you see? It's so heavy. The boat is so heavy. You all are so heavy. You brought things that are heavy. How do you think I'll row the boat? And they're like, okay, now you do whatever best you can. Come on, row the boat. Now Krishna wants to increase the intensity. What does he do? He shakes the boat. Right? And he wants to more intensify. This is actually a big Leela. I'm not repeating the whole Leela here, but giving some snippets to it. Acharyas speak for a long time. Individual each part. There are kirtans. There are bhajans being written on Krishna's Nauka Vihar Leela. Everything that he does. Right? And then Krishna is looking at the sky and he orders Vrinda Devi, change the atmosphere. Thunderstorms start coming, right? Immediately there is rain, there is wind, and the boat is moving here and there, and boat is not. Go fast! Gopis are all, in anxiety. It's such a difficult thing to make butter, right? How many of you made butter at home? Or are you buying Amul butter? It takes a lot to make butter. It doesn't come out just like that, right? And all the precious butter is there, and this fellow is not going going front only. What is this? Go! And it's too heavy. Now they are scared of their life because the boat is going like this. They can even fall in the. Then he say, what is going on, boatman? What are you planning to do? No, I think it's too heavy. You should throw things out. What do you think we should throw? Anything that is heavy you brought. So he is having fun, Rasaraj, and so intensely. There is no end to it only. He is only raising the bar, one bar, right? It's like throw the butter, throw the ghee, throw this. And then also he is not happy. Then he stands. Okay, now I think the boat is light. Now I will take it forward. He stands there, holds those things, and then he does another dance like this, like this, like this, like this. And the boat is going like this, like this, like this. One gopi is holding like this, like this. It's going to fall. And while he does all this, what happens? The water starts entering the boat. Now water is in the boat. And gopis are like, water is in the boat. What is your problem? And like, I don't know. I'm trying to row, but I'm doing this. What to do? Water is making it more heavy. What to do now? Now they are in between the river. They can't go this back, they can't go back, they can't go forward. What to do now? He says, you have to remove the water. Don't you know? There is water, remove the water. And gopis are like, how do you think we should remove the water? You have cloth, right? You have this chunnis, you have this cloth, take that, remove the water and squeeze the water outside. Gopis became so angry. What kind of fellow is he? Last half an hour torture, isn't it? All we told is take us across the river. Now he is making us do laborious work also. He is asking us to remove the water. And who is putting the water inside? He only. Right? He is moving the boat like this. And Krishna wants to even more raise the bar. He tells the thunderbolt, let the thunder start. Huge thunder started. And as soon as thunder sound came, Srimati Radharani runs and goes towards the boatman. And she literally goes running, in that fear. This old boatman, let me go and catch him, because she doesn't want to fall outside. And as soon as she comes close to him, his cloth goes away, the feather comes out. Right? And then Radharani says, I know it was you only. And Gopikas are even more angry. You tortured us for the last. Krishna, what kind of person you are? And then they have kirtans. And then he rows the boat. And the whole atmosphere of Vrinda Devi sets it right. Now after hearing all this Leela, my dear Prabhus and Matajis, you want to go back to Gauli Doddi or Gachibowli or Kokapet or where do you want to go back? If you want to go back to Goloka, then you are Ragatmika Bhaktas. That is the difference between Ragatmika and Vaidi. Right? Ragatmika Bhakta means the one who becomes greedy to be part of this Leela. I told there are three kinds of greed. One is what? General greed. You heard all this? It's okay. Second type of greed is what? Specific greed. You heard this Leela and then you want to be part of this Leela. Ragatmika is the people who are doing that Leela. Raganuga are following the Ragatmika Bhaktas. Right? You want to be part of this Leela. How many want to be part of this Leela? How many want to be in that boat for the rest of eternity? You will be in that boat only. Prabhuji, boat acha tha. Eternity tak boat mein kya karenge? That is the problem. We still want to calculate. This is the problem with software fellows. They want that yearly change, yearly hike, yearly, whatever. Huh? You want it to change. Prabhuji and Matajis, Ragatmika Bhaktas don't need any change. They are happy with what they have. Yashoda Mai doesn't want to be like another Madhurya Gopi. She is happy being in Vatsalya Bhav. You understand? They are completely settled. As I told in the beginning, it's a very advanced topic. I'm only touching upon for a reason. Today's class is not on Raganuga, Ragatmika Bhaktas. I'll tell you why I'm going there. Right? So, here is specific grade. So, what is the first grade? General grade. And second one is specific grade. Specific greed, which arises in you when you hear pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Right? You want to be part of that pastime. You want to be with Krishna. You want to be with the gopis, gopas, right? Braja. You want to be. There is a bhajan. I don't know that bhajan, but I was hearing a devotee singing, where the devotee is singing that why should I go to Vaikunta? What is there in Vaikunta? Braja bhajan. Brajavasis are above Vaikunta. Doesn't mean Vaikunta is not great. Vaikunta is the highest, Haribol, very high. But Brajavasis don't want Vaikunta also. They're complaining. The whole bhajan is that, is there Yamuna in Vaikunta? What is there in Vaikunta? Huh? Is there cows in Vaikunta? Is there all those, is it Krishna's Natkat Leelas are there in Vaikunta? It's not there. I don't want Vaikunta. You know, and Vaikuntavasis are thinking, what is this? You know, you are Brajavasis. That's why Braja Bhakti is, our Acharya explained, is a different rasa. Let's not put it like, you know, this is high, this is low. No, it's a different rasa. They don't settle for anything less. Brajavasis cannot be happy with even if Krishna gives them Vaikuntha planet. They still want to do what they want to do with Krishna. Right? Completely based on Ragatmika, that particular greed to perform a certain relationship, to be in a certain relationship with Krishna. Right? And the third type of greed is greed avoided by Kripa. Greed avoided by Kripa. What are the three types of greed? One is general greed. Second is specific greed. Third one is Kripa. Somebody is giving you that greed. Right? From somewhere you will get that greed. I told you, you know, how Srimati Radharani gave that greed to a person in a district collector, district education officer in Guntur. Right? That is called a greed that was given to him. Durga Ma came and gave Radha Mantra, and Radharani came and told, what are you doing between Sridevi, Bhudevi, come to Vrindavan and do the bhajan. And he's sitting in Vrindavan, he did bhajan for 54 years. He died at the age of 102 near Gopeshwar Mahadev. Yadav ki Lassi, Bada Kunj, I'm giving you full address. Andhra Ashram, and you get Pulivara Dara there, even now. Right? So, lifting from Guntur all the way to Goloka can only be done through Kripa. Third greed is given through Kripa. Yeah. I had made a note of something, sorry, just let me make sure I'm not missing it. Yeah. Now, when you get Kripa of devotees, you should appreciate and know the value of it. Very important. This greed, what happened? Yeah, okay. Kripa. So, I'm not going to finish it today. It's a two-part series. Today we'll finish to a certain level and then we'll go into the next level. Look, Kripa. Kripa is very important. Because Kripa, when you're getting for devotees, especially from devotees only you'll get. Kripa, the third kind of greed. Don't think Radharani will come in your dream and she'll tell you. Maybe she wants to, but we don't want it. So she will not come. So it will only come through Kripa of devotees. Right? So, but we find faults in devotees. The biggest problem is we find faults in devotees. Please tell me, think of it. Where is the mic? Mic is there? Second mic? Yeah, okay. Keep it with you. You all can raise your hand and tell. Give me one good reason to still be in association of devotees, even when you see so many faults in the devotee. I'll repeat the question. Tell me one good reason that you think that you still want to. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So my question was, give me one good reason you will still remain with devotees even though you are seeing faults in devotees. What comes to your mind? Yes, bro.
Goal is one. Goal is one for everybody.
Yeah, goal is one. Their all goal is one, so you want to be with devotees. But you're seeing a lot of faults in them. some devotee is not chanting properly, some devotee is being rude to you, somebody, okay, let us take one fault. That devotee is very rude in his dealings. You're not finding that softness. But still you have to be with the devotee. Why? Yes, Prabhu.
Four defects usually
Hmm?
Four defects typically.
Four defects. We can explain it a little, maybe many cannot understand.
Yeah. So Guruji, we have imperfect senses.
Imperfect senses,
We have the
cheating propensity,
cheating propensity, and committing mistakes.
we commit mistakes, and we are in illusion. Very bold. SSR is working. Thank you. Yeah, we have four defects. So we still have to. Yes, Mataji.
The Vaishnava etiquette is for us, it's not for others. So it's my responsibility to honor other Vaishnavas and serve. And instead of seeing the faults in others, I have to see what the fault is in me.
Amazing. Vaishnava etiquette for us. You're not going to the satsang and telling, okay, Prabhu, I'm doing Vanchakalpa, you also start now. No, Vaishnava etiquettes are for us. Okay, what are the reasons? Think about it. You are coming to satsang, but you don't find anything good in devotees. It's your own anartha, but still you have to come to devotees. What is the unique thing in devotees, even though you can see so many faults in them? Yeah, bro.
Because everyone is trying to love Krishna and trying to follow Srila Prabhupada.
Hari Bol, yes. Everybody is trying to love Krishna and trying to follow Srila Prabhupada. Very nice. Anything else? Sorry, Mati?
To settle up, even though we feel the other.
To settle up. Hare Krishna. Today's class, you want to settle down or you want to settle up? Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
Devotees carry Krishna in their heart, and the only way we can get any devotional love to Krishna is through a devotee.
Through a devotee. They are carrying Krishna in their heart. Yes.
Probably whether they are faultless or faulty, they are the only ones who are taking us to Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right? Whether faultless or faulty, they are the ones who will take us back to Krishna. Yes. What else?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Everyone wants to practice Trunadapi Sunichena Taradapi Sanishna Amanina Amanadera Kirtane Sadahari. So this is the common to everyone. That is the reason we are accepting everyone. As it is, we will be in the path.
You want to practice Trinadapi Sunichana Tararopi Sahishna, so you are accepting everybody. Yes, wonderful point. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Once I have heard from Nitai Sevi Mataji, when she was newly married, that her Prabhuji said that in Mayapur, while they are traveling through boat, the boat was not clean. But Prabhuji said that if you want some sari or newly married couples and things, whatever you want, we have to travel through this boat. Otherwise, you will not get that some groceries or sari, whatever it will. Mataji thought that it's okay. But Prabhuji cleaned some part of the thing, boat, and they traveled. And finally, Mataji got that the boat may not be clean, but if we want to reach the goal, we must travel in the boat to reach our goal. So this is the one thing
Very well.
I learned from Mataji. And I feel that ISKCON is a hospital where every disease is, we all are diseased Prabhuji with many anarthas. So to heal that diseases, we must be with association.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Yeah, very nice, very nice. But again, I'll put a little more force on that question. You are seeing faults in devotees, but still you are going to a devotee. What is that unique thing in a devotee?
There is eagerness to.
Those faults are reflection of our faults.
Mike.
The faults we see in others are the reflection of ourselves. So when you see something, you should think that these faults are there and how I should rectify it.
Yes. You see a lot of faults in me. But
Those are my faults.
no. It's a sensitive point, but they are my faults only. I took advantage of the situation. Go ahead. Yeah. Anybody else?
there is eagerness to attend satsangs, eagerness to hear in that devotee. So then we should continue to associate with it.
You see, eagerness in the devotee should continue to associate. Yes. Yes, bro. Satya, bro.
In the material world also, everywhere we are, in office, colleague, apartments, all the different circuits we have, there also nobody is faultless. We see people with so many faults. But this devotee circle, even though they have faults, at least many of them are conscious of their faults, they want to correct them, and eventually they are working towards a goal of going to Krishna.
Yes.
So by associating with them, we stay focused in the goal.
Very
That's
good.
why we
Very
still prefer to be with them, even though some people might have
Yeah.
anathas.
Thanks for tolerating me.
He's the one. Don't criticize the person who's under the shower.
Gaurang Darshan Prabhu said, no, he didn't say, he said, Prabhupada said that don't criticize a person who is under a shower. Don't blame him for being unclean when he is under a shower.
Prabhu, at last, he is the one who is going to tell Hare Krishna to me and cleaning his body.
Nachina nachakpena, he is the person who is going to come and tell Hare Krishna before you die.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, South on rain. No problem. He's at least telling Hare Krishna, right? Okay, no problem. So, no. Devotees never say that, but I'm just. So I was making a list. I made a list. I was frustrated in the office. Then I thought I'll write some list of things why I would still choose to be with a devotee, even though I see faults in them. Maybe some of them are wrong or right, but one of the prime qualification I see in devotees, even though there can be 100 differences between us, 100 differences, horrible differences, you can't work with each other, that kind of differences. But some of the things that will still drive me to a devotee, they all have given their ears to hear from a devotee. Right? In this hall, you don't like the person sitting beside you. You're wondering, why did I sit here? I should have seen before sitting. Can happen. Right? But you should remember that these are among those few people in this planet who are willing to come and hear in a satsang. Where will you find this kind of person? Go and try in your apartment committee. What is the flat number? 202. Go to 201. Knock his door and tell, can you come to satsang? We'll hear Krishna Katha. He'll tell, Nirendra Katha. Right? Nobody wants to hear Krishna Katha. But the person right now sitting beside you wants to hear Krishna Katha. That is one reason for you to be with devotees. Right? One of the reasons. Second, some devotee, please hear this out. The person sitting beside you. Some devotee has given his blood and sweat to make him a devotee. Right? Somebody sitting beside you. Somebody has given his blood and sweat to make him a devotee. That is the reason I will not mistreat this devotee. Krishna has invested a lot in this devotee through his devotee. So Prabhu should be very careful with devotees. Even though he may not be good to me, even though I don't find any good in him, but there is some other great devotee who made him a devotee, who has created that interest in him. So I will be with these devotees. Right? Is that a good enough reason? Yeah. Third, they are willing to be corrected and changed, though they have many past conditionings. The person sitting beside you is willing to change. The mere fact that you are opening the door, coming inside, Sunday evening, you are sitting here means you want to change. That one reason is enough. No matter what you are now, no matter what he is now or she is now, understand that these are special people. These are special people who have now started their journey for self-realization. Fourth, they are in the right path said by Srila Prabhupada. Isn't it? No matter how much they are able to follow it or not, are they in the right path? Yes or no?
Yes.
The person sitting beside you, are they in the right path? Yes. They are not. They are disagreeing with you. They have so many faults with them. They are ridiculously wrong. They are not even practicing what they are telling. But are they in the right path or no? Right? So you should be very happy. I am surrounded by people who are in the right path. Fifth, they are tolerating me. They are tolerating me. My God. How much does your spouse tolerate you in the house? How many? Can you tell me? Has any devotee shouted at you or cursed you more than your spouse?
Nobody can match.
So you should be with those devotees, isn't it? Just imagine, you are sitting beside special people, right? I told, right? I was frustrated in the office when I was writing this, so no wonder this point came. So they are tolerating me. They are tolerating even me. ఈ మొహాన్ని కూడా భరించడానికి ఒకరు ఉన్నారు. Nobody can match.
I said that. I need to add one more sentence.
What is that?
Because they are our biggest well-wisher.
Otherwise you won't go home. బట్టర్ బాగా వేసారు.
దీన్ని తెలుగులో ఏమంటారంటే బక్క నేర్చుకున్నాడు అంటారు. అంటే పర్సన్ హూ నోస్ హౌ టు సర్వైవ్, రైట్? ఆఫ్టర్ డూయింగ్ ఆల్ ద డ్యామేజ్ ఆల్సో హీ నోస్ హౌ టు సర్వైవ్. తెలంగాణలో అంటారు బక్క నేర్చుకుని అంటారు. ఎనీవే హిందీ में पता नहीं क्या बोलते हैं. Sixth reason, they are in association chosen by Lord Krishna, right? Lord Krishna has planned them and they are sitting here because Krishna wants them to sit here. Who are you to create a problem for them? Accept them. Every single person here or anywhere else. See, it's very easy to work individually, but if you have to work collectively, that is where the problem will start. But when you're trying to work, now we are going to come up with a temple, right? ISKCON Cyberwar temple, it's right there. So many announcements, so many things are happening. So now the real test will start. Till now it's very easy. We are one satsang we are doing, but now we have to work with other satsangs. Now we have to work with other leaders. Now to work with other mentalities, other thoughts. Now the challenge will come, right? But what you should remember, these are the points you should remember. Okay, fourth one. Sorry, I don't know the number now. They are also serving in a small or big way. Does not matter. They are also serving, right? Small or big way. Are they serving or no? Everybody sitting beside you. Are they serving or no? Yes. Appreciate that. Something they are doing, Re Baba. At least they are sitting down and they are hearing. That is a big service itself. You can find faults in the service, but still they are serving. You should not forget that. And next one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8. 9th one, I think. Yeah. They are chanting the holy names offensively or unoffensively. Are they chanting or no? How many people can you find outside chanting? At least the person sitting beside you, he is chanting. And he is chanting Krishna's names. Offensively, unoffensively, that is Krishna's business, not your business. Hare Krishna? Yeah. Right? Okay. Another one. They are desiring to dedicate their life for Srila Prabhupada. Are they desiring or no? They are desiring. They will chant for me when I am dying. Is there a good reason? Can you see who is sitting beside you? One person. Ask him, will you chant when I am dying? Ask! Because he is the person Krishna designed right now. Who is sitting beside you? If you are still sitting there and thinking, I don't know, I don't know the person sitting beside you, then that is the person who will not chant for you. Right? Prabhus and Matajis, we should shamelessly ask people in satsang. Shameless, you should be shameless. If you have little shame also, then you'll come back to the shameless world. Right? And because you should understand, they are the only people who are going to do that. Nobody else will do that. Nobody else will do that. They are the only people. Don't try to search for another satsang. Prabhuji, in some other satsang, people who are chant for me are sitting there. They are not sitting anywhere. whoever is sitting beside you right now is the person who is going to chant for you when you are dying. You should have that faith. And that is one other reason why I will never try to go away from devotees. There will one day, this is something I don't know, might be wrong or right, I don't know. One day, this person sitting beside me will become a pure devotee. One day he'll become, right now he is not, but one day he'll become a pure devotee. Right? He will pakka become. I should not misbehave with him. Right? I should be with him. Right? The last one that I thought, this one was a little, I don't know why it came. They are not like me. They are not like me. They are different. Maybe that's why I don't like them sometimes. They are not like me. They are different. Maybe that's why I don't like them sometimes. But that is not their problem. It's my problem. Right? It's my problem. They are different. So you all can add more reasons. Think about it. But these are the reasons, they're coming to me. When I was going through something happened, I'm not going to share what happened, but I was a little frustrated. Saying, what kind of place did I come? Indra Babu, what kind of people? Then I felt, oh my God, these are the only people I have. Right? So we'll close the session today. So to summarize the points, 2-3 points, there are two things in Bhakti, sadhana and sadhya. Sadhana is practice, sadhya is goal. And there are two kinds of Bhakti, Vaidya Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti. In Vaidya Bhakti, there are three things again, impetus, method, qualification. Impetus in Vaidya Bhakti is Shastra. Method in Vaidya Bhakti is Shastra. Qualification in Vaidya Bhakti is soft heart. And same way, Raganuga Bhakti, what is the impetus? Greed. And what is the method? I have not gone there. We'll discuss that next week. Right? What is the method in Vaidya Bhakti and what is the qualification in Vaidya Bhakti? We'll discuss next week. But the first thing in Ragatmika Bhakti. So in Ragatmika Bhakti, impetus is greed and there are three kinds of greed. What is the first greed? General greed. General greed. Even in Krishna consciousness, there can be general greed. I like this also, I like that also. Second kind of greed? Specific greed. That comes when we hear the Leelas, and if we are fortunate, we will develop that kind of greed. Not we will develop, again, it has to be given. And what is the third one? Kripa. From whom? From devotees. Yeah. So we should not find faults in, and even if we find faults in devotees, we should still remain with them. You're not trying to run away from devotees. Oh, I cannot see devotees. I don't think there is anybody good. I think I'm practicing very nicely in my house. I think this is good enough. That means you are not going to enter Goloka. You cannot enter Goloka. Goloka doesn't have separate rooms. Goloka doesn't have separate flats. Goloka doesn't have separate territories or places where you want to find time for yourself. Goloka is a place where there is Krishna everywhere. If you can tolerate Krishna only 2 hours in a week, then you cannot go to Goloka. Because you have to tolerate Krishna 24 hours in a day. And Krishna devotees. Right? So our goal is to raise the bar, not to settle down. We have to settle up. And settling up means we have to add activities in our life where we can give clear indication to Krishna that we want to settle up. Which includes, can you tell some low-hanging fruits how we want to settle up? Coming before time, not on time. On time ho gaya. Right? And what is the time of satsang here? 5:30. My wife already told me, you came late today, so I'm going to come on 5:30. How many years promised that you want to come on 5:30? That's okay. You can think about it, right? My hand. I have to come on 5:30. Yeah, that is the time. So that's an indication, right? You're not going to settle it down. By settling it down, the chances of getting more mercy will come down, right? Chaitanya Charan Prabhu is coming in the last week of January. We want him to start the classes what time? 5:30 or 6:30? So you have to be here at 5:30, right? It should not happen that the guest speaker is removing his mala and giving you the mala. Thank you for coming. Don't create that situation, right? Yeah, so, so anyway, so couple of things, announcements before I call Sudhamapal Prabhu and Ujjala Mataji here, is we have a big festival, Hare Krishna festival, that's we are trying to do, 24th, 25th and 26th. And on 26th, we are doing Srinivasa Kalyanam. Right? Srinivasa Kalyanam is a beautiful episode of love between Lord Venkateshwara Swami and Padmavati. Right? It's a beautiful. Yesterday I saw a nice dance of Srinivasa Kalyanam. My wife's sister's daughter was doing the dance in JNTU hall. My God, almost 1,000 people were in the hall. Tears were moving, whether or not they have devotion. That was the kind of experience they had seeing Srinivasa Kalyanam. And it's a great thing that we can be part of it. You can sit along with your family, along with your wife, children, parents, you can bring, and we'll make a nice arena for Srinivasa Kalyanam. But please register. Right? We kept a price for it because it will help us finance the entire event for 3 days. So it's 5,000 rupees per family. So please go ahead. How many have already registered? Only 2? Yeah, Hare Krishna. Why not others? Don't wait. See, if you register in the last minute, we don't know how many to create the boundary for. Because we're going to create a boundary in which you're going to sit and the Srinivasa Kalyani Yajna will happen. You will sit there and you'll do it. What do you get for 5,000 rupees? Nothing. Right? Except one tank full of petrol, which will anyway burn. So this is more important. Please register for Srinivasa Kalyanam. One nice, good, positive activity that you can do in the beginning of the year. Right? So it will be nice Kirtan. We are planning for many more activities. That is happening on 26th of January, Srinivasa Kalyanam. And on 24th and 25th, on 24th is only Indradhuni Maharaj is coming, Hari Bol. So, so Maharaj will come at 4:30. You are supposed to come at what time? 4 o'clock. Good, it's working. Yeah. So try to come early. On Saturday, Hari Bol, one conversation. Hare Krishna. Yeah, please hear it because you'll lose something that I'm going to tell. So 24th, Indradhuni Maharaj is coming. There will be Kirtan festival. There will be Maharaj's talk. Maharaj is releasing another book on Srimati Radharani. Hari Bol. So you all can save the money or borrow it, steal it, take a personal loan, get some there and buy that book. And the last time's book, keep accumulating books. See, a lot of people say, I have so many books, Prabhu, why should I buy another book? How many books should you have in the house?
As many as you can.
Even if you fall, a book should fall on you. So many books should be there. How many? Even if you fall, a book should fall on you. So many books. Keep accumulating. Books and chanting bag are the only 2 things no robber will take. He'll come to your house, take everything else. Books he'll keep there, chanting bag he'll keep there. Okay, na? So please invest in things that no robber can steal. Don't invest on gold. Right? Gold is becoming too expensive and too much. People can rob it also. But books and chanting bag, the greatest, more gold. Right? And I'll not get into the Chintamani pastime of chanting. So on 24th, there is Indradhuni Maharaj coming. And on 25th, His Holiness Bhakti Padma Swarap Pracharak Maharaj is coming, Hari Bol. And we are going to do a bhajan, what is it? Bhajan clubbing, something like that. So we are going to have youth, youngsters coming and doing ecstatic bhajan and we are going to publicize it, all the central university, this university, everywhere. We are going to encourage all the youth to come and something new we are trying, we all will be there. And there will be a lot of services which I will be sending in the group. Tomorrow we have a meeting. It will come out with schedule and services to serve in different stalls. There are 15-16 stalls we are keeping for many reasons. The 3D model of the new temple is almost ready. Right? So it's going to be there. We'll have a stall. Right? So if you keep talking, you'll miss something. So there is this, what do you call that? Stall that will have the 3D model. You'll have pamphlets. You'll have services. People can contribute to the upcoming temple, right? So many schemes, everything will come into play. We are all making it. So there are so many stalls, there will be so many services. So you all will be given opportunity to serve. So please be available. Crowd management, a number of services, I listed down. So that's on 25th. And 26th is Srinivasa Kalyanam. We all should participate. Our goal is 500 couples. 500 couples, that is the goal. And you can be part of it. You can nicely come, sit down there and experience the yajna, and you can chant the holy names and do the Kalyanam of Srinivasa first thing in the year on 26th of January, 26th evening. All these events, the time is from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So if your relative comes at that time, says, "Nak ni meeda chala prem undi, nu intlo untava," what is your answer? Nato party ra. Neek na meeda prem unte nato paadu. If you really love me, come to the Hare Krishna land. And if he says, "Na daggara time ledu," what is your answer? Naaku ni daggara time ledu. Right? So I'm giving you some tips. You know how to handle it. Right? Yeah. So here is announcements. So next week we'll continue the discussion on Raga, Vartma, Chandrika. If I made any mistakes in such an important, such an elevated scripture, I please forgive me. Yes, bro.
Marathon books, 5 more days for the prices.
Yeah. So there are marathon books. See, I request each one to take one box home. Of course, pay and take. Needless to say, each one another immediately durkindi unnadi kani please pay and take, right? If you keep a box at home, believe me, just in a period of time all those books will go away. Just a period of, don't try to plan everything in life. Keep the book, keep the box there. Somebody will ask for a Bhagavad Gita, you have Bhagavad Gita. You want to give something to somebody, you have Bhagavad Gita in the home. So please take one box. There are how many? I don't know. Don't know to count. Please lift your hand. How much is one box, bro?
2400 Telugu boxes.
2400. Hare Krishna.
4800.
4800 is what, Telugu or English? English?
5000.
4800 and 5000. Yeah. So 5000 rupees. Just about an average. 20 Bhagavad Gitas in a carton. Just take them home. Keep it in your home and see how the miracle happens. Right? So how many are willing to take one box home? Right? How many books should be there in the house? When you fall, a book should fall on you. Right? Now decide. How many want one box?
How many wants 2 boxes?
Prabhuji, close the door. Until the boxes are gone, nobody will go. Anyway, so I'm saying there are boxes there. Keep them inside the house. I'm going to take, I still have many Bhagavad Gita in my house. I'll take one more. Let it be, let it become heavier and heavier, no problem. One day they'll go, for sure. Before you go, they'll go. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to call His Grace Sudama Gopal Prabhu and Ujjwal Radhe Mataji. Both of them have endeavored to open a school. Though we all are already studied and we already became adults, we have children. For some of our children, there are children also. But still, they want to do something for the children of next generation. So they're opening a school very close to the new temple, Haribol, Lilananda area. So Sudama Gopal Prabhu and Ujjwal Radhe Mataji ki jai. Want to come here, Prabhu? It's a school only for girls. For now. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.